Bob Bowman didn't just coach Michael Phelps to gold, he coached him to endure. Not just the races, but the grind, the doubts, the mornings when the pool felt like a prison. Mastery isn't about magic dust or secret plays. It's about showing up, day after day, and doing the work. Bowman learned this at Deep Eddy, Barton Springs, and the endless laps of his own career. He didn't sculpt champions by shouting orders. He built environments where they could fail, learn, and grow. Don't write every practice so nobody fails, he says. Failure's not the enemy, it's the teacher. The Stoics got this. Marcus Aurelius didn't rule Rome by avoiding mistakes. He journaled through them, sharpening his soul. Epictetus, a former slave, taught that true strength comes from facing what's hard, not dodging it. Bowman's approach mirrors this. Let athletes struggle, let them choose, let them own their path. That's how you forge not just winners, but people. Phelps swam 365 days a year for 6 years. It made him a legend, but it almost broke him. Bowman saw it, how relentless drive can become a cage. He learned to step back, to guide instead of dominate. When Phelps missed practices after Beijing, Bowman didn't scream. He gave him the best practice he could, every time he showed up. That's Stoic. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. It's not about forcing outcomes, it's about creating conditions for growth. The greatest opponent isn't the clock or the competition. It's the voice inside that says quit, coast, or control everything. Mastery means meeting that voice and choosing to keep going, not because it's easy, but because it's yours to do. The Stoics knew, the work shapes you, not the medals. Success is a tightrope. Push too hard, you burn out. Ease up too much, you drift. Bowman learned this coaching Phelps, Leon Marchand, Reagan Smith. He saw how Phelps's 365-day streak, while epic, wasn't sustainable. It built a champion but strained the man. By the end, Bowman was collaborating, not commanding, letting Phelps own his choices. You're 28, he'd say. Pick your events. That's Stoic wisdom. Guide, don't govern. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Bowman applied it. Create the practice, set the standard, but let the athlete step up. With Marchand, it's a partnership. Leon knows himself, suggests tweaks, and Bowman listens. With Smith, it's balance. Post-Olympics, she took months to just be, not a machine. The Stoics valued rhythm, not frenzy. Seneca warned against overreaching. Balance builds longevity. Bowman's move to Texas after Arizona State was a leap, not a retreat. He didn't fear starting over, he embraced it. Make the decision right, he says, quoting Ellen Langer. That's Stoic. You can't know if a choice is perfect, so make it work. He's not chasing Eddie Reese's shadow, he's building his own chapter. It's why he lets swimmers fail, why he protects his own headspace to stay perceptive. Over-control kills growth. The Stoics knew this, practicing restraint to stay clear. Bowman's not a tyrant, he's a gardener, tending potential. Mastery isn't about never falling, it's about learning to rise. The space between effort and ease is where champions are made, where you find not just success, but a life you can sustain. And now, let's draw 12 principles from the author. Principle 1. Mastery begins with showing up. Bowman says, do your work. It's what he told his team in Colorado Springs, tired and unmotivated. The Stoics echoed this. Epictetus said decide who you'll be, then do it. The pool's cold, the morning's dark, but you get up. You swim. You write. You act. Mastery starts when you cross the threshold, not when you feel ready. Phelps showed up, even after Beijing's highs. Marchand shows up, tweaking his own path. The work's not glamorous, it's relentless. But each lap, each line, builds you. Show up, do your work, and the rest follows. Don't wait for inspiration, make it happen. Principle 2. Let the work be your refuge. When Phelps faltered post-Beijing, Bowman gave him the best practice he could, every time. Do your work, he'd say. Marcus Aurelius journaled to stay steady in chaos. In doubt, in failure, In success, return to the work. It's not about outcomes, it's about presence. Bowman's team chanted it: feel great, do your work; feel awful, do your work. The Stoics saw action as clarity. Writing 2 crappy pages, swimming 1 set, doesn't matter. It grounds you. When life's loud, the work's quiet. Make it your anchor, your way back to yourself. Principle 3. Fail where growth waits. Bowman says don't make every practice easy, let them fail. That's where they'll learn everything. The Stoics embraced hardship as a forge. Epictetus taught that struggle refines, not shames. At ASU, Bowman shifted to harder sets, pushing beyond comfort. Swimmers rose or stumbled, but they grew. Phelps picked wrong events, it didn't kill him. Failure's not a dead end, it's a map. Design the challenge, let it sting, and watch it teach. The work's good remains, even when you fall short. Growth's in the attempt, not the trophy. Principle 4. Lead without tyranny. Bowman moved from controlling Phelps to collaborating. You're 28, pick your events. Seneca warned against cruelty in leadership. The Stoics led by example, not force. Marchand suggests tweaks, Bowman listens. Smith gets months to breathe. Tyranny breeds compliance, not champions. Build independence. Teach them to coach themselves. Bowman's not driving, he's guiding. The Stoics raised thinkers, not followers. Lead so they surpass you, so they stand alone on the blocks, ready to own their race. Principle 5. Never worship results. Medals fade, Bowman knows. It's like ice cream, his mentor John Urban said, sweet, then gone. Marcus Aurelius sought virtue, not applause. Phelps's golds didn't fix his life, they opened doors, but the problems stayed. Bowman coaches for character, not just wins. The Stoics valued what lasts: courage, discipline. Train for who you'll be, not what you'll hold. Success is fleeting, the person you become endures. Don't chase the podium, chase the work that makes you whole. Principle 6. You are not owed progress. Every day's a new fight. Bowman swimmers start fresh, no matter yesterday's wins. The Stoics knew past victories don't guarantee today's strength. Phelps had to show up post-Beijing, or he'd drift. Marchand's golds don't swim his next race. You earn excellence daily. 2 pages, 1 set, 1 choice. The pool doesn't care about your medals. Life doesn't care about your resume. Show up, do your work, and prove it again. That's the contract of mastery. Principle 7. Silence is a strategy. Bowman doesn't lecture every moment. With Type A swimmers, he steps back, says, "Nice job, could be better." The Stoics practiced restraint, Seneca let wisdom breathe. Marchand self-coaches, Bowman guides, doesn't dominate. Silence lets athletes struggle, learn, own it. Don't fill every gap with words. Let failure speak. Let effort teach. The Stoics trusted the process over the noise. Be the coach who knows when to say nothing, letting the work do the talking. Principle 8. Balance creates longevity. Phelps's 365-day streak built a legend but nearly broke him. Bowman gave Smith months to just be. The Stoics valued rhythm. Push, rest, push. Seneca warned against overreaching. Bowman's move to Texas was a fresh start, not a grind. Swimmers need breaks to sustain elite careers. You can't write forever without pausing. Balance isn't weakness, it's strategy. Find the tempo, work hard, step back, return stronger. That's how you last, in the pool or in life. Principle 9. Simplicity outlasts complexity. Do your work, Bowman's mantra, born in Colorado Springs, cuts through. Marcus Aurelius stripped life to essentials: act justly, stay steady. No complex systems, just daily effort. Phelps, Marchand, Smith, they thrive on simple: show up, swim your set. 2 crappy pages become a book. 1 lap becomes a record. The Stoics lived by clear principles. Don't overthink. Do. The work's boring, repetitive, beautiful. It's enough. Stick to it, and mastery follows. Principle 10. Opinions are optional. Bowman says, "I have no opinion," driving his team nuts. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Things are not asking to be judged by you." Don't weigh in on every choice, every outcome. Phelps picked events. Bowman let him. The Stoics practiced apatheia, detachment from what's not yours. Save your judgment for what matters, your effort, your integrity. Let others live. Focus on your work, not their noise. Freedom's in letting go of what doesn't serve you. Principle 11. The outcome is not your job. Bowman can't control the scoreboard, only the practice. The Stoics focused on effort, not results. Epictetus said you own your actions, not their fruits. Phelps swam his race. The clock was secondary. Marchand tweaks his form, not his rank. Write your pages, swim your set, do your work. The podium, the bestseller list, they're not yours to force. Prepare, act, let go. Mastery's in the process, not the prize. That's where your power lies. Principle 12. True success survives its own climax. Beijing's golds left Bowman and Phelps lost. What now? Urban's words, "Ice cream melts," rang true. Marcus Aurelius sought virtue beyond triumph. The Stoics knew success fades, character endures. Bowman coaches for life, not just lanes. Smith's break, Marchand's tweaks, they're building selves, not just stats. After the win, what's left? If you trained your soul, you've got a home. Do the work, not for glory, but for who you'll be when it's gone.